So good morning, welcome to day 9 of your daily wellness, and today we have camel pose. So almost exactly the same as we did yesterday, but up on the knees as opposed to being down seated. So coming into a comfortable seat. Like always, you can use your block if you want to use your block, and just take a moment to settle in. Let the tension drain away and let the awareness come in. Allow your belly to expand and contract. Eyes can be open or closed. Just taking a few moments to settle into the here and now. Nice, focused breathing. Every exhale, letting the thoughts, letting the preconception go. Every inhale coming back to sensation in your body. And just gently taking a sway side to side. We're going to start to take it into some circles, so keep grounded down through the hips. We're just going to use the upper body to draw some circles, so just mobilizing through the spine. And then the same, the opposite direction. Again, eyes can be closed or open. We can use this as a kind of meditative movement. Good. And then change direction, going the first way again, but getting deeper into it. Think almost cat-cow, coming all the way forwards, pushing all the way back when you get there. Changing direction for the last time. And then lengthen up tall, grounding down. Taking a few more breaths here. Gently bat your eyelids open if they're closed, and bring it onto all fours. Set yourself up, spread the fingers, coming into tabletop, so nice long spine, chin is tucked, and drop it into cow pose. Hold your cow pose. Lift the chin, give your tail a little wiggle like we were doing yesterday. Next time your tail comes to the left, look around to the left. And take it to the right, looking around to the right. Good, bring it back to middle, still in cow pose, and then we tuck under to cat pose. In your cat pose, this time we're going to shift forwards and backwards a little. Good. Until we come all the way forward, you might want to walk the hands forwards a little. We're going to bring the knees together, press firmly into the feet, open the chest forwards. You may lengthen through the legs and actually lift the knees a little as we come into upwards facing dog. Scoop your tailbone under. Good. From there, drop the knees, tuck your toes, send it back into downwards facing dog. Walk it through. Good. Couple of moments of stillness, couple of rounds of breath. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step or walk it up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Sweep the arms left to right as we come all the way up. And hands to the heart. Take a moment to reset. Good. Bring the feet together. Interlace the fingers, all but the pointing finger, so your gun finger. Scoop your tailbone under, reach up with the hands. Keep scooting the tailbone under as you look up to the fingers, and then slowly draw a circle back as we come into standing back bend. Scoop the tailbone forwards. Good. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale as you release the hands and dive. Taking a moment in your forward fold. Good. From there we're going to step the left foot back, drop to the knee and walk the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Good. Hands on the inside of the right foot. And then from here we're going to allow the weight to sink down. Now when you do this, note that the right knee is still over the right ankle. We're not coming at an angle like this. Weight is in the heel. Open the chest forwards. Allow the weight to sink down. Maybe you find strength in stillness here. Maybe you take a small sway, getting into the front of the left hip. If you want to extend, you can tuck the left toe and lengthen away through the left leg. No shame in leaving the knee down. And if you want to extend further still, you can actually come down to elbows, either with the back leg lifted or down, your choice. Holding for a few more beats, really getting into the front of the left hip. Good. Drop the knee. The left hand stays on the mat, right hand is going to come to the right knee, and we're going to open up into a small twist. Good. Hands to the mat. Lift up through the back foot. We're going to come into your warrior one footing. Interlace the fingers behind. Pull them down. Open your chest. Strong warrior one legs. Lift the hands a little. Big curvature through the spine. Release the hands off, sweep them up. Exhale, fold it down. Step the right foot back, downwards facing dog, and walk it through. So same on the other side, this time stepping the left foot up. Right knee down. Nice wide stance so the weight can sink down. Left knee above the left ankle, open the chest. Maybe stillness, maybe you take a little sway. Maybe you come up off the back knee or not. Or maybe you come down to elbows or not, your choice. Hold it here for a few beats, getting into the front of the right hip. Keep tucking your tailbone, pressing firmly with the left foot. Open your chest. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knee down. Right hand on the mat, left hand comes to the knee as we come into a twist. Good, gently release it down. Lift up, place the back foot down or make your way to your warrior one footing. So back foot diagonal, front knee is bent, back leg is long. Send the hands behind, interlace the fingers, open your chest. Gazing up as we create this nice arch, this lengthening and then lifting of the chest. Sorry, I had something in my eye then. Gently lift the hands, big stretch through the front. As you untangle the hands, reach them up. And on your next exhale, we take them down. Take the left foot back to meet the right, walk it through. Good, dropping the knees to the mat, knees together, send the hips back. Take a few breaths in your child pose to release that off. Good, from there, bring it into seated, take the legs out long. Sitting up nice and tall. Lift up through the back of the knees a little, feet are hip distance-ish, and allow this fold over, belly to thighs. Maybe from here you start to work the feet away, but I want to keep the belly to thigh firmly on there. Good, gently roll it up. Take one foot, either hug it here or we're going to take it across to the opposite side. Inhale up. Opposite knee to elbow as we come into a twist. Really feel the chest open as you reach the arm back. Good. Bring it back in. Take that leg out. Same on the other side. Bring it in. You can either keep it here or take it over to the outside. Plant the foot firmly down. Opposite elbow to the knee. Really open up the chest as you come into your twist, as you reach the arm back. And gently unwind. Okay. Some variations of your camel pose. So, coming onto knees. Scoop your tailbone under. So we're trying to stack hips directly above knees, heart directly above hips, head directly above heart. Press firmly with the feet. Just have a check and make sure the feet are not coming in or out. We want them parallel to hip level. Scoop under. Good. Take a moment to bring the hands to your waist and imagine that we're lifting up. So we want to lengthen up, shoulders back and down. We're starting to get that small curvature. Placing the hands on the back of the thighs. Gazing up. Scoot your tailbone under and slowly reach down as far as works for you. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. There's our first level for camel. Slowly bring it back in. Allow a little fold over. Maybe from here, take a little sway, find what feels best for you after that. Good, now bring it back up. For those of you where that was enough, you can keep it there. Otherwise, we're going to kind of do a one-sided camel. So if you have the space, so you can do the same again, hands on the back of the legs, or we can reach one hand towards the heel, stretch the other arm up and over. This is your option. If you're doing both hands like we just did, stay there. Otherwise, if you're doing one side, bring it in, and then go for the other side. Good, so wherever you're at, slowly bring it in. And again, hunch under. This time, we're going to send the hands back. Maybe we find stillness, maybe you take a little movement. Bring it back up to kneeling. So again, going to full camel. Before we go into this, let me just state that the front of my hips are always really tight. So getting into camel for me means that I don't look like a full camel variation. Most of us won't. We'll all have different shapes. So work to your level. If you want that first option, hands coming down, we can do one side and then the other. Or if you have the space, I'm not even sure if I will have today, you can reach both hands to the heels and lift the chest up. If you're here, really, the aim is to try and get the hips still above the knees. But like I said, that doesn't happen for me. Open the chest, lift up, whichever version you're doing for 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Take your knees wide, send the hands in between, palms facing up, and rest it there. Face just turn to one side for a few breaths. And then turning the head the other way for a few breaths. Good. Use your hands to support as you bring it up. Take your right hand onto the floor, left hand we're just going to reach up into a curl, twist, and then reach it through. Not particularly reaching here, we're just releasing some of that tension by doing a counter twist. And the same on the other side, left hand down, right arm reaches up, and then bring it under and through. Good, and then bringing it back to a seated position. Feet planted on the floor, so we'll do this sideways. About hip distance. And then we're just going to allow the fold over, so the hands can either hug here behind the thighs, you can reach over the shins, they can rest on the floor. Drop chin to chest. Good. While we're here, take a moment to feel the sensation in your body. Feel that maybe a mild ache or a bit of tension through the back. Feel the compression through your abdominals, that sinking down into the floor as your body starts to relax and surrender. Breathing slow and steady. And when you're ready, you can gently start to unwind and come into seated position. Maybe take a little sway like we did, or some circles, or maybe just finding stillness and ending here. So thank you for joining me. Let's see what we've got for tomorrow's yoga. Oops. Clearly not a dealer, blackjack dealer or anything like that. Okay. So tomorrow we have fire log pose. So again, we've got options, another nice hip opener, and quite different from today and yesterday, so that's always nice. So fire log pose tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Namaste, and I will see you all again tomorrow for your next dose of daily wellness.